Wins a decision or maybe even stops him late. I don't think he stops him early, but I think that the beating that will be constant and it'll be something that gets stopped late in the fight or it's a decision for Kovalev.
So you feel Kovalev, like a lot of people feel the same way, that he kind of has the edge because he's had this great resurgence and Andre hasn't been as
busy.
You know, I was going to ask you, the difference between him fighting in Super 6, being active, fighting this great competition, a year late, 3 years after that, not as many fights, how much does that affect a fighter?
Well, he's been in the gym, but the gym is not the same thing as the actual fight night. But it really has been longer than 3 years. It's been like 5 years. He had a couple fights in between, but really the opposition, when he was fighting the Super 6, he was fighting the best, and he beat the best. He controlled his division, and he dominated his division. After that, he fought a couple guys that really didn't belong in the ring with him, and didn't look good doing it. Paul Smith was a fat guy that was never in shape. Rodriguez obviously just has proven that he really wasn't that kind of fighter. Barrera gave him a tough fight. I would like to see Ward have another fight like the Barrera fight, where he's tested.
You helped prepare Sullivan for that fight. What was your mindset to get him ready, you know, and your thoughts on how the fight played out?
Well, the fight played out exactly like I thought it was going to play out. You just have to remember that I had a young man that wasn't on the level of Andre Ward. Andre Ward is a terrific fighter. He's a excellent technician. He's a very smart fighter. He did what he needed to do to win, and my guy just wasn't on that level yet. He only had 17 fights. I didn't have the experience to deal with a guy like Ward, although we did well.
Got you. There was always back and forth in media between two sides. Even Andre Ward even called Gennady Little G and stuff like that. I mean, what's just been your thoughts? Have you guys had any animosity towards Ward's side, and how bad would you love a fight like that down the road?
There was no animosity. You can't have animosity against a great fighter like that. But words have been spoken and words have been said. But people have to remember that it takes a willing participant to negotiate for a fight. When they say that we turned him down or we asked him to come down to 64, that's untrue. That's untrue. That's something that Dan Raphael wrote. Something about a 50-50 thing on the money and on the weight and everything, and we have never asked for 164. The fight has never been negotiated.
Gotcha.
And Andre claims that a proposal was sent to Tom. It's very true, it was sent. It was sent about 15-20 minutes after we agreed to the Lemieux fight. Now, and it also said it wasn't going to be a fight in 2016, it was in 2017. He needed a couple tune-up fights. It's impossible for us to keep a man that's 34 years old, as in Gennady, or 33 years old, on a shelf waiting for Andre Ward to be ready. But I would love to see a fight like that. It may still happen. Who knows?
And if he fights Kovalev, what would Andre Ward have to do to win that fight?
He would have to have a couple fights before that. If he has a couple fights, Andre is so talented that he would figure that out inside the ring. And Virgil would have something better to work with. Right now, I don't think that Virgil has that guy that he had with the Super 6. I think that Virgil right now has a guy that's a little rusty, a hell of a talent, but you got a guy that's been busy fighting top-notch guys in Kovalev and beating them up. So I would love to see him have another fight like the Barrera fight. So that way they're fighting on an equal level playing field.
Thank you.